another awesome video, and for today's video we're going to do a New Year's tag video. So I found this 20 questions for the New Year Eve reflection on this website called encourageme.com. I'll leave the link down below, and I thought I'd answer most of these questions as quickly as I could. And I first of all want to say Happy New Year to all my subscribers. I'm really excited about 2017 to see what's in store for me and to see what great new things are happening. So let's roll into these questions, and in the end I'm going to tag some people that I think would be fun to see them do it. So the first question for the New Year's Eve reflection is, what was the single best thing that happened this past year? Well, a lot of good things happened this past year, but I think one of the single best things that happened to me this year was that I celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my husband, our first year being married, and it was super awesome, and it was just great to celebrate that. I have a couple of other highlights from this year, but that really was great because I got to reflect on the last year before that and got to learn a lot, and we got to celebrate our first year just being married, and it was really fun. So the next question is, what was the single most challenging thing that happened? I think the single most challenging thing that happened to me this year was my husband started a new job where he is working a lot. So having, a little more free time for myself and not being able to, the uncertainty of life, when those things happen in life where you're not sure of, when something's going to happen or how it's going to happen. So a new journey, a new job. So I would say that. And what was an unexpected joy this past year? Same thing as the last question was, what's the single most challenging? The unexpected joy this year probably had to be a blessing in disguise that my husband started a new job, and that will help us in the future. And I'm really stoked about that. So I'm really, really happy about that. And that really, really brought me joy this year. And what was an unexpected obstacle? These all relate together. An unexpected obstacle this year, I don't really think I had one, but again, going back to my husband's job, that was an unexpected obstacle. We didn't know that he was going to do that, and I didn't know all the challenges that I would face with that, meaning late nights of him coming home, not seeing him as often, and me having to do more things for myself around the house, and things like that. So that was an unexpected obstacle. And pick 3 words to describe 2016. This one says 2010 on here, but I'm using these questions for this year. Pick 3 words to describe 2016. It was a journey. It was fun, and it was eventful. Pick 3 words your spouse would use to describe, we'll skip that question. Okay, some of these questions I can't answer because they're for a spouse if you have them with you, but I'm just picking and choosing some of them. So what were the best books you read this year? I don't really read, so I wouldn't say I have any favorite books, but if I had to pick one, reading-wise, I'd have to say I do read comics, so the new Squirrel Girl comics were my favorite. What was your biggest personal challenge from January to December of this past year? My biggest challenge this past year was probably just learning to adapt to change. I'm a person who I'm a creature of habit, as most of us seem to be. And when change happens, it really scares me a lot of times because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be successful, if it's going to, I'm just not very big on change, but I'm trying to change that, and I really want to do that. Change my perspective on life and learn that, change is a part of life, and actually change is actually a good thing in life. I want to let you guys know, if you're afraid of change like I was, I would say that change is actually going to better you in the long run, whatever it is, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's starting a new exercise routine. In the long run, it's going to benefit you more than staying in that routine. So a lot of these questions I'm not going to answer. I'm just picking and choosing. What was the biggest thing you learned this past year? I think the biggest thing that I learned this past year was just to learn to relax more. Learn to enjoy life more. Like the saying says, if you're worried about something, then you're living in the past. If you're worried, and I don't know how to put it, but I think that my biggest thing that I learned this year was just to stay present in the moment. That is the biggest thing. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't even worry. My biggest thing was not to worry. I learned that you have to learn to be present in the moment. Because if you're worrying about what's going to happen next and you're worrying about the future, if you're worrying about what happened yesterday, you're worrying about the past. We don't need to worry. Just be in the present moment and spend more time with family. Okay, so that was more like a reflecting that I found online. Not something that I would normally do. There were some questions I was going to make up for this tag. So something I wanted to kind of ask myself and to do about the past year and this new year is, the biggest question everybody will ask is, what's your New Year's resolution? I would like to let you know that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, and it's not saying that I'm not for bettering yourself. What I'm saying is that I believe that instead of making New Year's resolutions, let's make them life changes. So, for example, everyone makes a New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to lose weight. That is all great, and I'm for all of that. But to me, it's like saying the word diet to yourself. If you say diet in your head, to me, that just is setting yourself up for failure, because you're just gonna reach your goal, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stop. So instead of saying I'm gonna diet or I'm gonna lose 20 pounds, because once you lose that 20 pounds, you go back to your old ways, right? Instead of that, I like to focus on saying it's gonna be a lifestyle change. So instead of saying I'm just gonna eat healthy until I lose this weight, I'm gonna eat healthy every single day of my life to better my life. Or like a lot of people say, I'm gonna get more organized this year, or I'm gonna save money. What that means to me is, instead of making that a New Year's resolution, I'm going to make that a goal to do all year long and for the rest of my life. So that's what I believe on resolutions. And what do I look forward to in this next year? I look forward to new journeys, discovering myself more, learning to relax, learning to put others first. And I really hope that this year brings a lot of prosperity. I hope this year brings a lot of just true happiness. And I don't mean happiness in the sense of like, oh, I'm happy, this and that. True, deep down inside, like spiritual happiness. I want this year to be a year of where I'm happy for everything I have, everything I own, everything in my life brings me true joy. Not joy and just like, oh, I'm happy for a day, but true contentment. That's the word I'm looking for. I want true contentment. And I believe that that is what this year is going to bring for me. I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to discover more. I want to also this year get out of my comfort zone, especially with YouTube, and film more videos that are different. More sit down talks with you guys too. If you guys like this, let me know. I know this video kind of went into a ramble and kind of an off topic, but I just kind of wanted to go on, answer a few questions, talk a little bit about the new year and what I thought about it. And I don't think I'm going to tag anybody. I just wanted to come on here to say Happy New Year. I hope you all are having a blessed new year, and I hope you guys had a safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, whatever you did. I hope you spend it with friends and family, and know that this 2017 will be a great year. Despite what happened last year, you know, it's always great to reflect on the fun times of last year, but at the same time, you have to move forward and look forward to the new things. Whatever happened last year, and I know a lot of people are saying last year was a super bad year, but I believe that everything happened for a reason, and I know that this year is going to be even better. You make your year, really, honestly. It's really up to you. You decide how this year's going to be. So you decide whether you're going to be happy, sad, grumpy, mad about this year or last year. You can control your feelings, and only you can truly make yourself happy. And to me, once you are truly happy with yourself, then you can truly be the best person you can be for your family, for your friends, at work, for whatever you do in life. And also, I want to say, if you guys have any suggestions or ideas you'd like for some new videos for the new year, let me know down in the comments below. And again, I just wanted to ramble a little bit, talk about the new year, and say Happy New Year! Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Love you guys. Bye!